Thank you for joining us on Nightside. I'm Molly Lange. Our top story tonight, a suspected carjacker led police on a high-speed chase in California on Easter Sunday. Police began pursuing the woman in a brown truck in the Simi Valley area. The driver sped through a grassy area on the freeway as well as on the shoulder before exiting to residential streets. LAPD officers used a pit maneuver to spin the truck out. The woman exited the truck and slowly tiptoed towards the officers before suddenly trying to jump in the driver's side of the police cruiser. Now she nearly made it before officers slammed her to the ground. And a pipe bomb exploded in an alley in Anaheim, California today. Authorities say the small device was located outside a closed business. The explosion damaged the walls of the building, and nearby homes and businesses were briefly evacuated until a bomb squad determined that the area was safe, and no injuries have been reported. And a high-ranking U.S. Navy captain will spend 46 months in prison for his part in a bribery scheme that had the potential to jeopardize national security. Steve Price reports from San Diego. Thank you, Barry. Well, a missing U.S. couple has been identified as victims in the terror attack at the Brussels airport. President Barack Obama called the parents of Justin and Stephanie Schultz this afternoon to express his condolences. White House officials say the president affirmed the couple epitomized all that is good about America, and their tragic death touched the hearts of all of us. Family members say the couple was dropping Stephanie's mother off at the airport and were watching her walk through security when the bombs went off. Justin and Stephanie graduated together from Vanderbilt University. Justin was originally from Tennessee, and Stephanie was a native of Kentucky. At least 31 people were killed, and more than 270 others were injured in Tuesday's attacks. And a French man suspected of involvement in planning a terrorist attack was arrested today in the Netherlands. Police in Rotterdam picked up the 32-year-old in Rotterdam at the request of French authorities. Dutch prosecutors said in a statement today that French officials asked them to make the arrest Friday after the suspect emerged during an investigation. The suspect, whose identity was not released, is expected to be extradited to France soon. 3 other men were detained in the Dutch raids, 2 who have Algerian backgrounds, and a 3rd man whose nationality was not disclosed. And Mexico's Popocatépetl volcano came to life this morning. At about 9:30 a.m. local time, the volcano shot a column of ash more than a mile high into the sky. The height of the eruption was estimated at some 6,500 feet. Local officials encouraged residents of the area to cover their noses and mouths with a moist towel. A 7.5-mile security ring around the volcano keeps people from getting too close to the eruption. And the volcano's last major eruption was in 2000, when more than 40,000 people had to evacuate. Mexico contains more than 3,000 volcanoes, but only 14 are considered active. And this volcano here is located about 43 miles southeast of Mexico City. Well, happy Easter Sunday to all of you. Hopefully you had a chance to step outside, maybe have an Easter egg hunt or have dinner outside. It's absolutely beautiful today. So let's take a look outside at our Skycam view of 4th Avenue on this Sunday evening. Thank you, Yuma Rehabilitation Hospital, for that view. And we're going to look at our radar and satellite. And looking at that, currently not a whole lot happening, or in the next couple of hours for us. It's going to be pretty calm. Currently in Blythe, it's 76 degrees, 72 in Imperial, about 71 out here in Yuma, 71 out in YPG, and 73 out in El Centro. All right, for our headlines tonight, it's going to be a mild, clear evening. Tomorrow will be a beautiful and sunshiny day, blue skies. Down the road, a bit breezy, but we'll have more for you in our full weather forecast. Well, there were big wins Saturday night for Senator Bernie Sanders as he took caucuses in 3 states over Hillary Clinton. Sanders still believes he can win the nomination, and Donald Trump and Senator Ted Cruz are still going at each other over their wives. The scandalous story and who leaked what. NBC's Jennifer Johnson has our story from Washington tonight. Thank you, Jennifer. Well, coming up after the break, Impact Church hosted an open house community Easter egg hunt today. We'll have that full story right after the break. And in my Easter bonnet, that's what New Yorkers were singing today for the annual Easter Bonnet Parade. We'll have that full story right after the break. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. Well, many families in the desert Southwest celebrated Easter today, and some of the traditions they had were Easter egg hunts. News 11's Phoenix O'Connor went to the Yuma Civic Center where they had a big Easter egg hunt.
Happy Easter, everybody!
Impact Church hosted an open to the community Easter egg hunt. People from all over Yuma County lined up and registered and went to different activity booths to collect pieces to a puzzle. Pastor Renee Rodriguez says the event turned out are normally huge.
When we did it, there was about 300 to 400. This year, we are not sure. We're still waiting. People are still lining up, and the hallway is full, so we're excited to see what God's going to do today.
Pastor Robert Rodriguez says the church does a big event every year.
This is our annual Easter celebration, so we've been having this for the past 5 years. So that's how we celebrated. We celebrated with inviting the community to celebrate with us.
Jessica Anderson is celebrating her daughter's first Easter and says why she came out.
Actually, we had friends who were like, hey, we have an Easter egg hunt, and it's something we haven't done here in Yuma, so we decided to come out and try.
The church gave out more than 120 prizes and had lots of eggs for the egg hunt. We asked kids what their favorite part of the day was.
We got lots of candy.
While others were excited to have plans with their family.
We're gonna decorate eggs later.
What a great community. Well, the church says that they plan to hold another Easter egg hunt again next year. Well, a spectacle in New York City today, the annual Easter Bonnet Parade featured more than just bunny ears. People dressed in their Sunday best, their best hat, that is, and young and old on 4 legs and 2. New Yorkers paraded down Fifth Avenue in elaborate designs, bringing color to the city streets. Themed hats celebrated Easter and spring, and creative creations included a mountain of peeps, as you can see here, a chocolate bunny, and a top hat cascading with lilies. That would be something to see for sure. Well, coming up after the break, after a 6-year battle with ALS, a former NFL fullback has passed away. He was the subject of a 2012 documentary film called American Man. Coming up, we will reflect on his life. But coming up in your weather forecast, are these gorgeous temperatures here to stay? But are we looking to have a bit of a cool down? That's next on News 11. At 83 on Sunday and 81 on Monday. Well, coming up after the break, the world's largest Catholic satellite network was founded out of a garage. Now the founder has passed away. We take a look back on her life. That's next. Welcome back, everyone. Well, a koala got a police escort from a busy Australian highway over the weekend. The native marsupial wandered across the Brisbane Valley Highway yesterday, and footage posted to Facebook by a Queensland couple shows traffic stopped on the roadway while a policeman shepherds the animal to safety. Other motorists looked on as the koala ambled and hopped casually along the highway before eventually taking refuge in a tree. I would have loved to see that. Thanks so much for joining us. Join us tomorrow for Sunrise.